We have three very special guests today in our studio from IAGB and Leherein. IAGB and Leherein, they are producing a play together on May 13th in Littleton. We are going to talk to them about the play and all the logistics about the play. It is going to be a fun day, a fun event, and for a great cause. Our first guest is Swati Dave from Leherein. Swati, welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time and traveling all the way here.
No, thank you for having me here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So the play is produced jointly by IAGB and Leherein, hosted by IAGB and Leherein.
Right.
We are very much familiar with IAGB,
Right.
but if you can tell us about Leherein as well.
Sure, yeah. So Leherein is basically brainchild of Netra Rajnikant, who lives in Bayland. And it's a registered non-profit since 2007. And the mission of Leherein is to empower the underprivileged kids in India through education.
It's all over India.
No, so what we do is we are taking care of educational needs of 30 girls from Bal Sadan, which is a lovely home under the umbrella of IIM Trust in Pune. And Leherein team takes care of the educational needs of all the 30 girls who are there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, how Leherein got involved with IAGB?
So Leherein and IAGB, I think we just are working towards the same cause, which is the cause, some way to help the world. And it was a joint effort to generate or raise funds so that both of the IAGB and Leherein is able to donate some of the funds or transfer the funds for the educational needs. That's what our aim is, basically.
So during the play, whatever the funds you raise through the sponsorship and the ticket sales.
Correct. So our idea is the fundraising. But basically what Leherein does for fundraising is we cook dabba for 4 times a year, and the people from the Boston area can order dabba.
So what is dabba?
Dabba in Hindi means, it's a Hindi word, and in English it means tiffin.
Okay.
So what a person, like suppose if you order a dabba for once in a time, so what you get is a wholesome meal for your family.
Okay.
Which includes rice, dal, 3 curries, dessert and everything. So the idea basically for the dabba is that, as we all know, the Boston area has so many non-profits.
Sure.
So we decided we will earn the donation.
Okay.
So it's a win-win situation for you and us.
So how many times you do in a year?
We do 4 times a year.
Any special occasion for that or any time?
No, we do in January, April, September, and one after Diwali.
Okay.
So that's the 4 times, and we send out the emails to our people, like all those who are on our mailing list, and people order the dabbas, and then we have 6 pickup locations from where people can pick up the dabbas.
So we hope that everybody from Leherein is joining the play.
Yeah.
This month, actually, in
less than 2 weeks.
Less
yes.
than 2 weeks.
Yes, correct.
Swati, thank you very much for coming all the way.
Yeah, thank you.
And looking forward to the play and the event.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sure. Our second guest is Avinash Padya. We have interviewed him in the past when he did another play for IAGB last year, right?
Yes.
And that was
Such Ke Siwa.
What a fantastic play it was. Absolutely. I had a great time.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Abhinandan.
And you were also producer and director of that play.
Yes.
And you are also producing and directing this play as well.
Yes.
Which is?
A comedy.
Okay. And you have to tell me the name. I do not want to disclose the...
Name is Chale Hans Ki Chaal.
Okay.
It's a comedy, obviously.
You don't want me to fill the blanks?
That's up to the audience.
Okay.
That's what is the intention.
So tell us about the play. Just without disclosing the secret, like what is it about? And
It's about the family of a distinguished freedom fighter who has envisioned and devised freedom of our country. But after his demise, his family takes over the reins with the intent of filling this gap. And in doing so, their efforts of imitating the fatherly figure that worsens and It's a tragic situation, but that's explained through the comedy.
And what is the setting of the play like?
It's the setting is like a household kind of thing. The time frame, I would call it like early 80s kind of thing. That's the backdrop, the time frame. But I believe that the play or the message that passes on is applicable for any time.
And who has written the play?
The play originally is written by Professor Vasant Kanetkar. He's a Marathi noted writer. He passed away. To his credit, there are more than 25 professional plays and professional stage plays. And actually, one of the play was adapted into a Filmfare Award-winning film. It was back in 60s or early 70s, named Asu Bange Fool. I think Pran and Ashok Kumar were,
Okay.
yes, those were.
And how many actors are roughly?
We have 12 characters.
Okay.
Yes.
And somebody is playing double role or is
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No double role, no.
Okay. Are you also acting? No.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm part of it too.
Okay.
And yes.
So, what audience should really like? If I'm getting excited about comedy, what should I expect from the play?
It's a humor, and humor, there are so many categories. I think the best part of humor or best humor is considered the humor that delivers without hurting anyone's sentiments. Humor basically is used in our society for making people or society aware of about their shortcomings. Most of the time we keep imitating something like a role model or something, but most of the time we cross the line. In doing so, we forget our own identity, our originality, and then it becomes a struggle. Sometimes the families or the society suffer because of that.
So, talking about comedy, I have to ask you this question:
Sure.
Is which Bollywood comedy is your favorite comedy?
My Bollywood comedy, I may be biased about that, but my favorite writer, producer, director, and poet, Gulzarji.
Sure.
So his Angur is my most favorite.
Now, if you maybe in a minute, if you can, like for example, give us some sort of how long the play will be and how many acts and things like that.
Sure. The play is a 2-act play. It's a 2.5-hour run time with 15-minute intermission. That's what it is. We have about 12 characters and no change in settings.
So, like sometime on the stage, you have
No,
change of
it's
scenes.
just the same. So it's a continuous entertainment. That's what we are promising.
Who are some of the other actors in the play?
Part of our team is from the past Sach or Sach Ke Siwa cast.
Okay.
Not the entire cast. There are some newcomers, the local, and we all are excited to be on stage. I think from the last performance, we had Suhas Marathe, Abhijit Kanade, my wife Hirkani Padhye, and Anagha Singh. So those are from the previous.
And how many months you have been rehearsing for this play?
This I must call a record time. I think we just had 4 months in our hands. So
And every week?
yes, every week, and for last 2 weeks, I think 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah. So I'm sure I'm coming for the play.
Thank you so much.
And if I don't laugh, you're going to be in a big trouble.
We we are positive that we will.
We'll have a great time there.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And I'm really glad that you guys are doing it, raising funds through comedy, making people laugh at the same
Yes.
time, doing good thing for Leherein and IAGB is a great idea.
We are truly honored because IAGB and Leherein, they both thought that we could be of help.
Sure.
And that's something very heartfelt, and we take pride in
No,
doing
I
that.
think it's IAGB has done a great, and taken
Yes.
a great initiative. Like last year, they did
Yes.
something different. They did the play, and then
Yes.
this year again they are doing. So
Yes.
excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming to our studio.
Thank you.
Our next guest is Avinash Patil. He is a secretary of IAGB, India Association of Greater Boston. We are going to talk to him about the logistics of the play, ticketing, and what is new at the IAGB. Avinash, welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
And again, thank you for coming to our studio as well.
Well, thank you for.
Tell us about the logistics, for example, ticket sales and how much is the ticket and how.
Yes. So the play is on May 13th, which is a Saturday. The play is at Littleton High School in Littleton, Massachusetts, and the start time is approximately 3 p.m. All the details are on our website, iagb.org. Many of you may be already familiar with our website. All the details are there. The ticket prices are $100 for VIPs, $60, $35, and $15.
And what is the capacity of the auditorium? Like how?
The auditorium can easily sit 500 people.
Okay, and that's what the target of IAGB is.
That's what
to-
we are targeting. So we are already, all of our volunteers are making a lot of efforts, and we also thank Leherein to be our partner in this and co-host. And they are also, we are kind of working all together to make this play, very successful.
And this is basically a fundraising for both IAGB as well as Leherein.
Yes, that is correct. So the funds raised from this will be used from the IAGB side. They will be used for our community services platform. Because as you know, IAGB has been working since 1962 in Greater Boston area and providing a service to the community. So we actually have a community service initiative where we are going to try to bring as many community organizations together for the common cause.
So, tell us a little bit in more detail about this community service platform of IAGB.
So the community service platform is really to basically have a open communication and dialogue with all the different organizations, such as the regional organizations, such as organizations like Leherein, organizations like Chale, so organizations from all different spectrum, cultural as well as social, but focused on the Indian American community. So we are actually going to hold a meeting on May 21st. So many of the community leaders are invited for that.
From various Indian American organizations.
Yes, yeah, such as the Tamil organization, Marathi organization, Bengali organizations, and you are also involved.
Sure. Thank you. And what else is new at IAGB?
So the community service platform is very new. We have a lot of passion in that.
Now let's talk a little bit about the play. And if somebody wants to buy a ticket and all, they can go to IAGB website.
Yes.
And I think very easily you can fill the house 500 seats. Right?
Yeah, we are certainly looking forward to that.
Okay.
And we again we want to thank Avinash Patil for being the director and producer for us. He did partner with us last year, and that was very successful.
No, I think you are in a good hands with him. Yes, of course. So we are all looking forward to the play and fundraising event, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.